Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. So I thought I'd give a little update on my diet side and fitness side here. I know that not everyone cares about this. If you don't care about this, you're just looking for programming related topics, then feel free to skip this video. But I just wanted to give a short update for those of you that have been kind of following what I've been doing and are curious as to what I'm doing now and some of the effectiveness of the things I experiment with. So I will say though that, I do think that fitness and diet is a really important part of anyone's life. If you're a programmer especially, you may need to focus on this area of your life. I talk about it in my my soft skills book. You can find it here. Anyway, and actually a lot has changed in my viewpoint of diet and fitness in just I guess about a year and a half ago is when I really penned the words for soft skills in the fitness section. So there's things have changed. But anyway, so what am I doing now, right? So let me talk about, first of all, the Ultimate Diet 2.0, which I did for it looks like I think about 5 or 6 weeks, and I did it pretty well. You can check out the video. There's like a video there where I said that I was doing the Ultimate Diet 2.0, and it sort of explains it. And basically, I followed it pretty well. Like, I didn't do it perfectly, but I definitely did it pretty well, and I didn't really see good results from it at all. I think it might just be me, how my body processes carbohydrates and things like that, but I basically, I lost a little bit of fat, I'd say, possibly gained a tiny bit of muscle at the same time, which is kind of the goal of the diet, but I should have seen drastic results in like 5 or 6 weeks of it. This is a very difficult diet. So I don't know, maybe I wasn't getting the glycogen depletion on the workouts correct. Maybe my carb ups weren't as good, or I was carbing up too much. I don't know exactly what it was, but the diet was pretty much hell. The workouts were hell, and yeah, didn't get good results. So what did I decide to do? Well, I went back and I looked at my data, because I've been tracking my fitness data with this Y thing scale that I have. If you're interested, I'll pop up a picture. Give my editor lots of work, but here's the Y thing scale that I use. You can find it on Amazon, and it tracks my body fat percentage and my weight every day. Body fat is not going to be as accurate, but whatever. I've been tracking it for like over 3 years. I think like 4 or 5 years worth of data I have. So I looked back and I said, okay, when I was losing the most fat and getting as cut as possible, right, keeping muscle mass, what was I doing? Where was I dropping weight the most and dropping body fat percentage really the most in a short period of time? What was I doing? And I found that was actually the year before last year, when I went to Hawaii for 2 months, and when I came back and started doing, in fact, what I had done in Hawaii was I started doing my 1 meal a day, right? I started fasting until 5 o'clock every day, and I was actually doing something where 2 of the meals, every third night we were eating out, so like 2 meals we were eating chicken and healthy, and then when I came back home, I started implementing that same practice. So that's when my fat was just dropping, and I was getting ripped, and I wasn't really losing muscle. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna go back to that protocol. And I've experimented with quite a few things if you've been following me for a while. So right now, it's really been, it's only been like a week, I think, maybe a little over a week, and I am on 1 meal a day. I'm eating at 5 o'clock every evening, and I'm basically eating healthy. And so my current protocol, if you want the full thing of what I'm doing right now, is basically I'm fasting until 5 o'clock every day. I am taking ephedrine and caffeine stack in addition, and then I am at, and by the way, I can't recommend that necessarily, but I am doing it anyway. I'm also when I eat my meal, so I'm essentially doing carb cycling, and I'm also doing a workout right before I consume my calories. So I'm using a few different techniques and tricks here. So essentially what I'm doing is I'll fast until 5 o'clock, and I'm working out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, lifting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm lifting right before my meal. And on the days that I'm lifting, I'm eating more complex carbs like baked potato and things like that. Still healthy. All my meals are pretty much healthy at this point. I'm in fairly low calorie, but I am only adding non-vegetable carbs on days when I'm lifting. And I'm having a protein shake after lifting. On days where I'm not lifting, I'm running, except for Sunday, I'm leaving one day off. And on those days, I'm running in the morning, and then I am eating, essentially the only carbs I'm eating are coming from vegetables. Okay, so there's a few things that are happening with this. I mean, you can see, like, I'm getting pretty lean here. Here's the ab shot, like, I'm pretty lean. I'm getting fairly ripped here, so I'm definitely making progress. And so there's a few tricks that I'm doing here. So one of them, obviously eating one meal a day, is reducing calories quite a bit, and also doing the intermittent fasting. The other thing is I'm essentially doing carb cycling, is what it turns out to be. It's because my carbs on one day are high and then low and high and low. Which is a technique that a lot of bodybuilders have been using for a long, long time. Then the third thing that I'm doing is I'm sort of using that whole insulin sensitivity trick. So if I'm not eating, right, I'm fasting until I work out at like 3 or 4 o'clock, and then I do this workout, then right after I eat and I take in carbs, those are going to go to the muscles. It's going to be preferred to create glycogen. So I'm actually going to get an anabolic effect, and hopefully should gain or maintain muscle. So that's what I'm doing. I think we'll see. But right so far, I mean, it's only been like a week, and I've literally actually dropped like 10 pounds. Now some of it is water weight because and whatnot, because I'm restricting calories and low carb. But I'm seeing pretty dang good results. Like, I'm seeing day-to-day results in the mirror that I was not seeing on the Ultimate Diet 2.0 diet, and that I haven't seen really before. So I'm gonna hit my goal pretty dang quick here, and I'm pretty happy about this. So this is something I'm probably gonna actually build a diet around this. If you are interested, again, I know not everyone is interested in the fitness side, but if you're listening to the video at this point, I'm gonna assume that you are interested in the fitness side. So if you are interested, let me know, because I'm thinking about putting together, like, getting the results from this and putting together like a real solid diet. Because I mean, I've done so much experimentation, and I'm finding something that like works so good, and it's easy to do as well. It's surprisingly easy. Like, I'm not even really hungry. I've got a bunch of tricks and hacks in there as well. I've just given you the basics of it. So anyway, gosh, I meant to make this short, but it's long. There's a lot to talk about this. I'll give another update perhaps in a few weeks. Again, thumbs up this if you like this. Leave a comment. If you want these fitness updates, and let me know definitely if you want me to put together that diet plan. I'm thinking about putting together either a video course or a book or something, or some combination of stuff related to that. So I need enough interest in order to do that, though. Anyway. If you like these videos, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And take care. Talk to you next time.